Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel, babies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Y'all sending them over here, and I thank y'all. I thank y'all. Whether we've grown by one or five, I don't care. We growing. That's all that matters. So thank y'all so much for being obedient and doing what Auntie asks, because it takes a special big cup of brew to swallow all the stuff that I be shoving down your throat on a daily basis. everybody can't take how I deliver my Beyond the Gates recap. And I thank y'all for choosing me as one of the many reviewers and recappers of this show. I'm hanging in there, y'all. Anyway, how y'all doing? Did y'all have a good Valentine's Day? Did y'all have a good holiday? Was y'all relaxing? Y'all saw my little flower, not no little flowers that Sir got me, honey. The way he got me, y'all know I like to talk a little bit before we get started. So, first of all, let me let y'all know we are here to do a full recap of episode number 32, season 2 of Beyond the Gates. That's why you here, all right? So, I will put a timestamp in here while y'all listening to me now of where the actual recap begins. But sometimes I like to catch up. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm on the phone with him and he's telling me, somebody put something on your front porch. I'm like, what? You know, that's our shit, front porch. Oh, my damn front porch. He said, I don't know. You need to go see. Child, he left me those beautiful, I think it's like 18 lavender roses that are he left. He didn't do it, but he had them delivered to my front porch. So I thought that was really, really sweet. Such a good person, such a good man. So I'm really grateful. So what did you guys do for Valentine's Day? Did y'all booze got you anything? You know what I'm saying? Did he just say he loved you, or did y'all do some loving? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. That was that part. What else? Oh, y'all pray for my neighbor. Such a sad, sad situation. I've been living in my house since '95. So long as I've been here, they were here before me. Well, anyway, his wife passed away Sunday, the day after Valentine's. So it's been tough. It hit me on my heart really heavy because she was such a nice, nice person. I just saw her last week. So it's really taking a toll on our little section that we live at. You know, we lost somebody last year. We lost one of our elderly people. And on the other side of me, there's a older lady who lives on the other side of me. She had a house fire, but she's fine. But most of my neighbors, they're in their 70s, and she was 74. And when I tell you that gut punched me, it hit me hard. It hit me hard today. So y'all pray for them. I'm not going to mention their name, just pray. She found out she had the same condition like my mom did, like her white blood cells weren't good, so she was going through chemo, and it just took a toll on her. It just took a toll. So his family, well, her husband, his family has been over there supporting him, singing. They were singing, how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. Oh, see how great is our God. They was outside singing that. I ran out of my house. I said, y'all better sing. I scared the hell out of them, y'all. But y'all know I don't meet no strangers. So if I connect with you, I connect. And that's what I did. I ran out there and just told them that they better sing. So they had her stuff ready, honey. Her wake is like Thursday and her funeral is Friday. So I can't go Friday because it's during the day. So Thursday I'm gonna go by and pay my respects. I'm still shocked at this. Shocked. So he's doing fine. Her husband was tearing up, and yeah, my heart goes out to him because he depended on her so much, so much. So yeah, that's why I was telling y'all. I'm gonna make sure that I get this stuff together because they were a very prepared couple, and for her to have her home going already 3 days later. No, she passed away on Sunday. Everything is going to be by the end of the week. That's what I mean, y'all. Have our stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? Paperwork, funeral arrangements, because everybody got to knock on that door one day. Everybody, unfortunately. So it's good to make sure that the people that you have left here ain't got to find and fend for shit. You know, fend for nothing. You got to look for shit, right? So y'all pray for her. Thank y'all for embracing my little old lady from church. Since we talking about, y'all better say I loved church when I was younger. I don't like church now. I just don't. I mean, I get blessed by some of the sermons and in places and spaces that I see on YouTube. There's a church here that I might join. I'm kind of iffy about that because if they find out that I do a little acting and singing, then you know how they do. They throw your ass up there, the damn choir stand, and ready for you to be there every Sunday. Your ass better not talk about you can't come to church and sing because you're supposed to be in the choir stand and rehearsal, you know. And I'm an actress. I got other stuff that I do. So, we'll see about that. But yeah, I miss how church used to be. So I decided just to throw on that hat and that light colored makeup and that red lipstick and just tell my story. Um, Auntie gotta grow. Y'all remember I'm an actress, so I gotta pull out them acting chops to get people to come on and show their face. So she will only be appearing once a week. Excuse me if you hear something hit the microphone. She will only be appearing once a week. So I did like they call batch recording, where I just sat down on Sunday, honey, and did 3 videos back to back to back. So the next one will be coming up this coming Sunday and the following after that. And the ideas that I have for her, y'all, it ain't gonna be so religion. Y'all gonna be really surprised about the ideas that I have for her. Because again, it's about having a good time and having so much joy and making you smile. That's what I want to do. There's so much bullshit going on in this world. I just want you to smile. You look so bad when you hey, you look so bad when you yeah, hashtag Kurt Franklin. Damn it. Then we lost Jesse Jackson. Then we lost, Robert Duvall. It's like, Lord, you sure you ain't skipped nobody? There's one person that I think we all was like, you ain't touch him yet. We're not doing that. That's evil. That's evil. But there's some people who want that to happen. I ain't gonna say who it is, but I'm sure y'all can imagine who it is. And again, I ain't stepping on nobody's toes. I ain't wishing nothing on nobody. Cause like I said, that little demon was knocking on these doors. I said, y'all, I circle my property with blessings and peace and life. Ain't nobody gonna come over here and touch my shit. So but yeah, it's been a weekend, and then it was busy today at work, so which is good. Like I told y'all, it's good. So a lot of things that I prayed for, it actually came to pass, and I'm so excited about it. Right before I came on, I had to do an audition for a company. Hopefully, it's a great voiceover work, so we'll see about that. So, I got my talent agent and they're really sending so many things my way. So I just got to get it. And I have my big movie audition this coming Saturday. I already know my monologue. I just need to know how I need to look and how I need to deliver this character. So y'all keep praying for me. For those of you who are new, I'm an actress, as you can see on my other videos. Yeah, that's what I do. I haven't been on stage this year. I don't think I'm going to go on stage this year at all. I think because I've already been cast for another show next year, so I already know next year is gonna be busy for me. So I'm really happy. I'm really grateful in this space that I'm in. I think this the year for me to do a lot of traveling and getting to, see y'all if possible in some places and spaces when I travel. Might say what you doing up in what you doing, girl, in Houston. so so yeah, stuff like that. Thank y'all for just everything. You guys make me smile so much. Your comments, your thoughts, the whole Grace and Mama thing that somebody mentioned about maybe Leah might be Grace's mom. I don't know. It's a lot to wrap my brain around, but I really love that you guys have your own concepts and stuff. And thank y'all also for looking at Mona's or Karen's video on Shorts. It's doing really good. She's gonna do a rebroadcast of that. So if you go to her page on IG, you can she has it. She's gonna be playing it like I think starting Thursday or Friday night, and you can watch it at any time. I think she asked for maybe a small donation. I don't know, but I am gonna plan on getting it so I can watch the whole thing because Danny, aka Carla Mosley, she was there singing. She has several people, and it's just a fundraiser that she normally does for her students, her schools. She has an acting school. At one point, I was taking classes from her. So, and it's a great cause, y'all. She also does dance classes for people in their 70s. So if y'all in that area where she's from, go to her website, go to her IG page, Karen Kendrick. You will see she has a. I don't think that she records the older people but she teaches a dance class, honey. Yes, and them people be getting it, honey. Shit. So yeah, that's all I wanted to catch up on because I ain't talked to y'all since when Friday. Damn, got to catch up. We just don't. I ain't sleep with y'all last night, so we gonna talk. Shit. So I think that's all I wanted to catch up with you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me go ahead and get this party started. I'm going on 10 minutes, and that's a little bit too long. Shut the fuck up. All right, in five, four, eight, three, two. All right, baby. We open up at the palace and we see the queen just resting so gently on the couch, laying there looking all pretty. Go ahead, Anita, looking all cute. Happy Valentine's Day, my love. He comes in with flowers and candy. That's right, they're a day behind. I hate when they do that to Beyond Gates. I hate when they give them a. I thought I saw somebody. If anybody's out there, y'all let me know. If there's a holiday that happens like Valentine's Day, um, and they come like on that like our holidays are different, and you can see like I saw that somebody had saw yesterday's video yesterday. They saw the show yesterday. So let me know. It's like Canada. Does Canada play different? And let Auntie know via email, thespianauntie@gmail.com. Email me to let me know how I can watch the current days, even if it's just a US holiday, how I'm able to watch it in other countries so that I can stay up to date. Because I hate being behind. I mean, unless I'm behind because I want to be behind, I don't want to be behind if everybody else done synced the shit on Monday and I ain't synced it. You know, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm trying to do better with posting the videos the same day that the episode come out. But I did see that somebody did see it yesterday, and so I'm like, damn, where they see this at? Why the fuck I ain't getting no memo about where it's paying? So anyway, Vernon looked nice with his little sweater on, giving his lovely wife some flowers. Oh, sweetheart, look at those beautiful roses. And you brought me saltwater taffy. I can't get but so deep. I do not like no saltwater taffy. That shit get caught all in your teeth. And them being their age, honey, y'all do y'all wear dentures? Ain't no, I ain't shading now, but that stuff get all up in there. Oh, well, I know that things can taste a little different during chemo, but I couldn't skip our tradition, baby. Well, honey, some traditions are worth keeping, Anita said. And real quick, I wanted to say this about my mother auntie character. I've seen like some guys on YouTube who put on wigs and act churchy. I was like, shit, if these men can do it, why can't I, damn it? So that's why I'm doing it, because I need to bring some joy. And if these men can do it and get thousands of views, believe it, I got something up my sleeve that I know is going to be mm, so good. It ain't in the next two videos, but I got to figure out when I want to bring it on. Okay, back to the show. Oh, and she says it wouldn't be Valentine's Day without taffy from my boo. Yeah. Do you remember the first time we took Danny and Nicole over there to Rehoboth and we wandered into the candy store? Huh? You remember that, babe? Don't I remember, honey? You would have thought that they would have discovered a real life Candyland game. They didn't know what to look next or where to get it, honey. And you were just as excited as they were. Oh, honey, and I was, wasn't I? And I love catering to your sweet tooth ever since. All right, Vernon. Talking about some sweet tooth. You kind of get a cavity. Well, I have a surprise for you, and it don't fit in no damn box. What you got, girl? I love this off the shoulder top on her. She is such a pretty lady. Well, to our mother daughter Galentine's Day, we see Nicole and Kat together at the country club, toasting with champagne to Galentine's Day. This idea was gold, Mom, Kat says. I am so happy to have you as my Valentine. Okay, product placement, and look at me showing off my Chelsea Cat bag. Yeah, product placement. I think I've seen that bag. I think that bag costs about 130, $50, something like that. Kat was like, it's the very first of its kind. Yeah. We are just about to launch it. And I am the best carrier of them all. I carry it everywhere I go. Nicole, you don't never carry no purse that big, girl. But it's cute. It's real cute. People are always stopping me and asking me where they can buy it. Kat tells us it's only a few more weeks, girls, all right? And then you can purchase it, and then you can tell all your friends about it. This is all this product placement, honey. I know what y'all doing. So Nicole is like, we can't wait, because she's going to give her friends the link. And this is great. I mean, having time with just the two of us. Just the two of us. Hey, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. It reminds me when I was a little kid, Cat says, and I was worried about not getting no Valentine's Day cards at school. That used to be so stressful. Before I had my little boyfriend and somebody give you a card and might not have liked him the way he liked you. That was weird. Did y'all have that? Y'all had a Valentine's Day crush and you wanted that person to give you something, but they didn't. They gave it to somebody else, probably even your bestie. Elementary school was so stressful. Oh, Nicole will always have a little something for her at school. So whether or not, I mean, at home, as far as for Valentine's. So whether or not she didn't get shit from school, she says she's had a gift and a heart. Her mammy was so good to her. That's why Cat is spoiled like fuck. She's spoiled. She's a miracle child. They gave that girl everything. Well, that is what your grandmother did for me and Danny. I'm just paying it forward to my own kids, even though you and Martin have your real life Valentine of your own now. And who's your Valentine? Kat says as she sips her champagne. Well, the best part of having two men offer me to be mine tonight was the freedom to say no to both of their invitations. Oh, you said no? I mean, damn, mom, from your new drip to this forward thinking attitude, you really have done the full makeover. Yeah, she has. You haven't seen the bust down middle. When that side is part side, yeah. But when it's the bust down middle, look out for Nikki B. Well, is that a good or a bad thing in your book? Nicole says. Well, Kat says, I must admit, she said she tried to get used to She's still trying to get used to living single, Nicole. We are living single. Ooh, in a 90s kind of world. I got my. Keep your head up, what? Keep your head up, what? And since you had several tempting offers, Mom, for dates tonight, you still chose me. Kat says, I am very happy. You, my amazing daughter, and your brother are the true loves of my life. Oh, Nicole. You two are the reason why that I will never regret all the years I spent with your father. And I saw you guys' answers. I asked y'all, do y'all think that him and Nicole will get back together? I don't know, y'all. I didn't think so when they first got divorced. I really felt that Nicole was gonna cave, and she almost did until that damn fire alarm. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we at the uptown, honey. So they there dancing. When they start dancing at uptown, well, I guess Nicole started the party, so it's Ted and Shanice. They there, and so Ted was like, "So much for best laid plans, huh?" So Shanice has on the dress that he bought her. Don't like her hair though. She says, "Didn't you tell me that the reason for the last minute reservations at Hemmings Bistro because you knew the staff?" I mean, she wearing that dress, but I don't like her hair. I don't like her hair. I remember I asked y'all also about the Michelin star. I've been hearing that all weekend, y'all. I swear to you not. Ever since I asked y'all about it, I watched a girl on YouTube. Her husband and her husband and her went on a trip to Dubai, and it was a very luxe trip, and they went to a Michelin star restaurant. And I think that it was a 6-course meal. Never knew that it could go that high. Then my coworker was telling me that her husband is opening up a restaurant, a Venezuelan restaurant, and he gets a lot of business and everything. So he's really trying to get a Michelin star rating. She says it's very hard to get, and I think he's trying to get up to 12 stars. I was like, damn, I mean 12 course. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you could do. That's that rich folk problem, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, ever since I spoke that into the universe has been teaching me. You think it's getting me prepared to be a Michelin star bee? Oh wow. He said, yeah, well, they could have given me a damn heads up to let me know that the restaurant reservations was for Valentine's Day 20 fucking 7. 2027, motherfucker. He looked good in that red though. I like that red jacket with that black shirt. All right, Keith, I see you. I called him by his real name. Yeah, Keith. Keff. Yeah, I like that now. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. He was like, damn, that's some connects, right? She's like, look, I'm so glad right now to be showing off this gown right here at Uptown where more people will compliment me, and they will. And there is a silver lining, Shanice says. He says, see, I knew you'd find one. Lay it on me, boo. Well, we already have reservations at the most exclusive restaurant in DC. for next Valentine's Day. Yes, that's true. That's true. He says, ah. She says, ah, aha. So we see Danny and Dre arrive at Uptown, I believe. They look cute. So as soon as she comes in there, everybody just stop dancing and look. Oh my God, that's Danny, bitch, that's Danny. So Andre was like, I think your modeling comeback has a lot of people talking, girl. Oh, Danny tells him that she could not have done it without him. He talking about, what do you mean? You know what she mean, but you looking cute too with your white suit on. Is that like a cream? I mean. Oh, she said, you gave me the confidence to put myself out there again. Oh, Danielle. I am the luckiest woman in the world because I get to call you my forever Valentine. Man, y'all know Andre gonna fuck it up, right? Whatever that secret is, that's gonna cause Danny to change on his ass. Whatever that is. So we might as well just sit in this as long as we can, cause give it until maybe about Christmas time. It's gonna be her and Bill. Bop bop, we get the bop bop. Uh-huh. 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 Y'all know I be giving that bop when I'm mad, especially if the scene before that. But when it's a happy bop, it's just a happy bop. Hey, 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 hey. So, where is my future son-in-law? This is Leslie. Eva, girl, that young man deserves a lecture. Please don't, Mama. These two having like Leslie, you got all that fucking money, and you couldn't get a reservation at the damn uh club. You had Orphe Jean's, girl. You couldn't go to the country club, girl. It's cute. I like her little sheer top. It's cute. It looks cute on. I like browns. Browns is one of my favorite colors. I am simply concerned because you have endured way too many solo Valentine's Day. Now, this year was supposed to be different. Relax, Mama. Isaiah is meeting me here. Oh no, honey, we can't have that. Orphe Jeans is hardly a romantic destination. Okay, so I really agree with that bitch, but yeah, you and I are different, Mama. I'd rather be with a man who surprises me with flowers he handpicked on an ordinary day. That is how a guy actually acts. Y'all know I be extra. Oh, he got some flowers out the yard out there. I couldn't agree more. He gave us some little, y'all go outside and y'all see them same flowers he gives her. I know I know she was meowing in that damn seat, y'all. When he did that, I couldn't agree more. He dropped that damn bouquet right there in front of her, like, shit. Mama, don't you gotta leave? Mama, don't you got someplace to go? So she looked at Isaiah and then she looked at her mom like, see? Shit. Wow, Haley said. Did the florist bundle up every single flower in the shop? This is her man. He has so many flowers. You can't even see Bill's head. I thought it's going to definitely cover up her little bitty self. But we're at their hotel room because you know they're staying there till they find the quote unquote my girl. Let's just put it this way, Bill says. When I left, the florist had to put the closed signs in the door. Oh damn, you bought it out? Okay, rich man, I feel you. Because my beautiful wife deserves to be spoiled on Valentine's Day. Proving my handsome husband is considerate and over the top, just the way I like it. Bring it on. Mm. So, how did your day go today, sweetheart? Well, I've been following the doctor's instructions to take it easy. Bitch, what the fuck you Beyond the Gates? Y'all is trash. The fuck she got on? They knew to show her ass shot. I'm sorry, y'all. Why y'all couldn't just show her first shot of her as a face forward shot when she got out the chair? She got on what kind of pattern is this, like snake? Girl. They did a booty shot. They wanted to make sure we saw her get up from the chair to the couch from the back. Y'all is trash. Well, so I can be rested for the evening. I don't know what the fuck she said. Let me rewind that because I was like, what the fuck she got on? Well, I've been following the doctor's instructions to take it easy, so I've just chilled. So I could be rested for the evening. Sorry if I repeated that line. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck she had on. What do you have planned? Well, I don't know. I thought maybe we just order room service, ask concierge is if there's a massage therapist available, you know. That sounds enticing, she says, as a start. Okay, so we at Joey's apartment, his bachelor pad, and we hear this man sing slow dancing. You know, he listens to that brown liquor. So he gets there, and when I tell you that Vanessa got all her shit everywhere, he's like, Vanessa, have you been redecorating? It's for you, she says in the bedroom. Sit down and relax. Slow dancing. Oh, all right. He be listening to that nice brown. Go ahead, Joey. Come on, won't you take my hand? Yeah, yeah. Bitch. The door opens from the bedroom, bitch, and we see Man, definitely Vanasty on this one. We call her Vanasty, y'all newbies. Vanessa's nickname over here is Vanasty. This is Vanasty. And so she has on stiletto heels. She looks a little dominatrix today. She has a black wig on, dark wig with red streaks in it with a bang. I didn't even recognize her. She looks very different. She has a plate, a silver tray in her hand, and I guess she's gonna be serving him. So he sees her. He's like, not that I mind, but did you forget your skirt? Well, since I'm wearing a little less than usual, you're going to wear a little more. So she takes the lid off the plate. Oh shit! She takes the lid off. And look, I don't know if it's polka dot panties or polka dot polka dot thong. I don't know what the fuck that is. So she tells him like, "Motherfucker, put it on. No smile or nothing." Yeah, that's gonna be my damn thumbnail. Y'all know I like to grab people's attention when I do these thumbnails. Yeah, bitch. Be the nasty bitch. Yeah. Valentine's was Saturday, right? Why they didn't play that on Friday? They should have played this Valentine's episode on Friday. I don't know. Oh, we see Martin and Smitty. Martin ran late, so he's over there at the country club, and he said, all that matters is that we have this evening to ourselves. I'm happy to see Smitty finally not looking too scared. Looking like a little he's been scared the last couple of weeks with that damn Jacob. So they go in the I'm talking about living room, in the dining area of the country club, and they see Kat and Mama over there. So much for the two of us. Let's go. Y'all was going to a restaurant. There's other people in the room, honey. It would not just be the two of y'all only. So they lean in and give everybody a kiss. Happy Mother's Day, Mama, Sissy, you know. And so, I'm glad that you two are making time for each other on Valentine's Day, Nicole said. Martin trying to really dig a little bit, talking about it ain't been that easy since the both of them have been up since the both of them are working. But we working it out. We working that shit out. Kat tells us that she feel him because she understand, honey. Tomas is at the office burning the midnight oil tonight, so Mama made room for her to be her Valentine. How sweet. Smitty was like, should we make this a damn double date? Absolutely not, Nicole says. You two take advantage of this alone time, all right? Lord knows how difficult it is to find together time when you're raising children. Nobody wants their mother and sister crashing their old fucking Valentine's date. The kids at Banneker was selling these hand-picked flowers today to raise money for the Glee Club. Oh, Isaiah's such a sweetheart, ain't he? We're back at Orphage's, and when I tell you that day of Eva just eating it up, and Liz is like, "Yeah, fuck this. Where's the roses? Where's the diamond ring? What the fuck?" I couldn't resist. He says, "I love them, and I want you to invite me to that concert when they do it. We'll do, baby." I don't understand why the two of you are being so low effort. This is what she says. The person who's at the table who ain't got no damn body. Giving relationship advice. About what? Champagne and Diamonds Day, darling. Didn't I tell y'all she was looking for flowers and diamonds? I ain't seen this today. I know Leslie like the back of my damn hand. That girl be working. You hear me? I think she's also on the other show. That bitch be working. Press pause. Did y'all see on Beyond the Gates T page on IG, Cornelius, that's his name. He had an interview with Madison, the girl plays Madison. Her name is Kenja, Kenjah. And girl, this is her first role, as a lesbian, being in that role. Ronnie Rose, the girl who plays Chelsea, was nervous as hell. She was scared. She didn't know how to go about kissing her and their lovemaking scene. She didn't know. And so Ronnie Rose asked Kendra, was she nervous? And Kendra was like, no. She said, that's what the role called for. That's what I'm finna do. They had actually cast another person to play Ronnie Rose. I mean, to play Madison. The girl had already recorded, y'all, had did scenes and everything, but the girl had a family emergency that came up, and so she had to pull out. And when I tell you, they gave Kendra like pretty much a week to get in there and redo those scenes that was cast by somebody else. She said it was worth it, but it was stressful as fuck. That's why I said this type of work, this ain't no cute work. It's dirty work. But when you do it, you do it. That's why I said Madison is one of my favorite characters because she's so real and she brings part of herself. And she says she sometimes sees a lot of the DMs that she gets about her character because that black lesbian women are not as represented on shows. So she always gets a lot of DMs of when people tells her that they appreciate her for representing them. And so she says she throws little elements of what they suggest in her character. So she listens to you. And people are really the actors of this show love the fans. They are just so excited about how we as fans doing the recaps. I think that the stars listen more to the people on TikTok and IG. I don't think that they listen over here as much. But hopefully one day they'll, Randy used to. He don't come over here no more. Maurice. But I thought that was a very interesting fun fact about her that she was not even cast. The girl had already been recording the scenes, y'all, and they had to redo them damn scenes with Kendra. And she's a singer too, so she has an album that's coming out soon. By the way, did y'all hear new Jill Scott has a new album and she did a Tiny Desk this weekend? Dope as fuck. I love me some Jill Scott. All right, back to the show. I mean, this Diamond's Day, darling. I mean, don't you want to live large? Like you? And where has all of your desires to do it big gotten you? Sitting here by yourself with us. Sitting right here across from me, dateless. Thank you, Eva. Okay, let's see how long that's going to last before she feels guilty about that. I think that you are projecting your own disappointment about Valentine's Day on me. Stop using that Nicole Dupree coded therapy. Speak on me. I picked Orphe Jeans because I know, what's important to Eva is a quality time over big flashy gestures. I'm giving her what she wants. See, mama? I'm lucky to be with a man, who really gets me. hmm And since you don't approve of our date, maybe you feel free to go some place the fuck else so you don't have to sit here and watch it, all right? Okay, so we're back at Joey's and it was a blindfold. So he tells Vanessa, I ain't putting on no fucking blindfold. I'm sorry, Vanasty. I ain't putting on no damn blindfold. Fuck that. Why not? She says. He says, I'm enjoying the view. Trust me, you'll enjoy yourself even more with the blindfold. When a man's deprived of one of his five senses, it heightens the other four. You'll gain a new appreciation for taste, scent, touch, and sound. Yeah, I'm using my little voices now. That's that little PSO, sex operator. Yeah. We're gonna use that because this is how she's dressed. She. I have a whole night of surprises planned, but you're going to have to trust me. You do trust me, don't you? I love how she's bending over in front of him. Bitch, but nasty, you doing that shit, honey. I like it. Child, I forgot about Vernon and damn Anita. Shit. It won't fit in a box. Forgot about her. I'll give you a hint. We're back at the palace, honey. This is them talking about her surprise for him that doesn't quite fit in a box. This gift is about us and our love, Anita said. Oh, well, damn. Our love certainly won't fit in no fucking box. So settle in, baby. The show's about to start. It's a special Valentine's Day retrospective. But I won't say the year, okay? But the jeans were stonewashed and telephones had cords. Honey, don't I remember that? Y'all are old, y'all know. I used to hate that. I used to hate that damn cord. You can only go. It's a luxury, y'all, to go from one room to the other, cordless. Because when you had that damn cord, you can only go but so far. Ah, the good old days, Vernon says. And you were right there by my side. just like how you are now as I navigate one of the scariest journeys of my life. So we hear this nice, solo saxophone. He looks up and said, "Damn, the fuck, I know this track. This is from one of your first solo jazz albums. When I think of loving you," this is Anita singing. "It's something that I can't explain. Your love is a life force running through my veins. This feeling is not easy to express in words. My heart is trembling in your hand like a little baby bird." That's it. I can't do no more. That shit is high. Did she always have a deep voice like this, y'all, when she was younger? Did she? Man, I forgot today is Fat Tuesday. I'm gonna do Mardi Gras 1 year. But before I'm 60, I'm gonna take my ass down to Mardi Gras and just have a ball. Damn, I want to be down there. Fuck. Anybody out there ever been to Mardi Gras to New Orleans around this time of year? Let me know how much fun y'all had. Now I have been down there. I've been to New Orleans twice, but I really want to go down there this time of year. That's when I want to go. So Leslie gets on the phone and takes her daughter's advice, honey. We're back at Orphe Jeans and calls, leave Eva and damn Isaiah alone. She calls Marcel. Marcel is like, "This is my detective Malone. I'm out here protecting and serving, and I'm busy, baby. Leave your fucking voice, and maybe I'll get back to your way." His voicemail. Yeah. "Hey, lover. I assume you've been incommunicado because you are planning a big old surprise for me." No, he don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about you. "And since I'm such a considerate person, I'm letting you know that I'll be at Uptown, wearing next to nothing under my coat, just in case you want to strip search me." Mhm. Now we already know who's over at Uptown, right? Shanice and Tad and Danielle and Andre. So it's gonna be some good shaking going on. I cannot wait. I saw somebody say something, a little blurb, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm going." But I saw the blurb about Danny and Shanice and this bitch, but I don't know what happened. So I'm just ready to see. I hate when I see little peeks of peekaboos. Make me fuck. I feel like I'm always apologizing for mama. We're back at the table with Isaiah and her. And here I go again. "I am so sorry that she was unforgivably rude." Because Leslie has skedaddle, baby. "I'm getting used to Leslie's unique personality." I mean, that is a polite way to put it. "But she does have me second guessing tonight. Did you mean what you said about being cool with this date? Because we can totally do something else, do something special. What's up to you, boo?" "You're disappointed." We're at the hotel. This is Bill talking to Haley. He says, "Well, I'm sorry, babe. I thought you loved flowers." "You can never disappoint me, Bill. I know it's been a tough few days, but when people say it's hard to recover from a mugging, now I see." No, you can't see because that left eye is busted. "Plus, with everything going on at the office, I know Valentine's Day was the last thing on your mind." "Okay, so what the fuck you getting at?" "It's not that I had my heart set on some big flashy gift. I mean, I was just hoping that an exciting Valentine's Day would distract me from the fact that my attacker is still out there roaming around free and could come back and attack me again." Girl, are you sure that you want to commit to me to the full year, a date in advance? This is what Shanice is telling to Tad. They better dance in the background. Y'all better just move the hips and everything. They having a good time. Nicole done started something, honey, because I don't remember them doing all this dancing in the background at no damn Uptown. Shanice says a lot can happen between now and then. Ted was like, "I'm sure it will." He says, "And I intend to stay by your side for every fucking bit of drama that transpires. Well, get the fuck ready, baby. Roll let them sleeves up on that red jacket, cause the tornado Dana is on her way." You can't say I mind that," Shanice says. He says, "I'd be a fool not to lock down Valentine's 2027 down now. I'll be a fool. As hot as you find you look, you could pull any man in this place, man." "Well, luckily for you," Shanice says, "I've already found a man that I want." I know Crystal Waters, she says she was asking me about the kiss. Y'all know I have a problem with the lack thereof kiss. And she said that the guy who plays Jason on General Hospital, he has in his clause that because of his belief in God, that he does not feel comfortable in kissing. I respect that. I do. I respect it because I feel that Shanice or Ernestine is that same way. She has a strong relationship with God. She really does. And you know, if her acting is that great, and they would like, look, we'll work through the kissing, don't worry about it, then it's convincing, but I just don't see the chemistry there. I just don't see it. And unfortunately, when I look at these things, I just don't look at it as a fan. I'm an artist. So I get, you know, the respect of the contract, but I'm an artist first, and when I see things, I speak what I see. And I think that it would be a little bit more convincing if they did kiss on the mouth, but the passion is there. He's always kissing her on the, you know, on the neck. When she kisses him, she turns his face and kisses him on his cheek. So it's very touching, but it's not sexy. It's not sexy to me. I want it to be sexy. You know, I like seeing Nicole with Kyle because she be enjoying it. She be all in the zone, baby. Danny, you know, even damn Cat. Cat just got married. Kobe just got married. Happily married, baby. But she'll kiss Tomas. She'll kiss him, you know. So, but I do respect that. And that's what she wants. She don't have to, again, you don't have to do nothing that you don't want to do because they still going to pay her whether she kiss him or not. She can still get her check. So do you, Ernestine, honey. Do you, boo. So Andre and back to the show. Andre and Danny comes over to the table. Uncle Ted, happy Valentine's Day, bro. Same to you, nephew. So Ted's like, Danny? And so Danny looks at Shanice, is like, you having a good time, girl? So she said, yes, we are, Shanice says. Andre was like, good. I'm glad to see you out with this lovely lady. This lovely lady. Her. Yeah. He talking about, yeah, took your advice and decided to take her out on the town. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Ted, you and Nicole don't know how to handle this dating shit. Y'all both is cocky. So Shanice was like, oh. So this wasn't your idea, motherfucker. You did what your nephew told you to do. Well, you know my wife, Danny. Andre says, of course. Sure, she knows her. Yeah, yes, we've chatted whenever she comes in to say hi to Nicole. And or when I want to know what's really going on at Garland, this is Danny. She says Shanice's ass is stay plugs in, but I feel like I got to know you more after yesterday, girl. Shanice tells Danny. I got a glimpse of your live stream, honey, while I was at work. Boo! Congrats on the modeling comeback, honey. Oh, I'm excited, honey, and I know my cousins are too. Danny was like, "Your cousins? Oh yeah, they had posters plastered all over their walls of you, girl, when you first started modeling. So they ready for you." Danny was like, "Well, if they still have them, honey, I do autographs." And Shanice was like, "Bitch, if they don't, will you autograph your new ads? I mean, in fact, I want a damn signed photo too." I don't know, Danny says. I think maybe you should join me on the runway, as she should and do at Tatum's next fashion show. That'll be cool. Cause girl, you is welling the fuck out of that dress, girlfriend. Well, compliments to Tad because he is the one that gave it to me. Oh, Danny says, I didn't realize that you had moved on to the picking out each other's clothes stage. Wow. I see eternity in my mind. Child, we back at the palace, honey. Bless her heart. Anita's trying her best to sing. Bless her heart. Washing over me. Go ahead, girl. Those lyrics were inspired by, honey, by one of our past Valentine days. Do you remember, honey? Oh, honey, keep going. It's ringing a bell. I was on the West Coast leg of my solo tour, and you were back in DC, newly elected Senate. We were in different time zones, struggling to connect. Back in those analog days when it took so much effort to communicate with somebody. It sure did. Kids, you didn't have no cameras, honey, to see each other face to face. No, ma'am. You had to hear their voice. And you better hope and pray that you can catch them on the phone. You ain't had no video chatting back then, honey. Y'all wouldn't have even survived that at all. Mm-mm. And I was missing you so much, Anita says. And then Valentine's Day came. And that night after the concert, honey, I poured all of that loneliness and desire into writing that damn song. And then, honey, there was a knock on the door. That motherfucker showed up. Shit, go ahead, Bird. And honey, there you stood with flowers and saltwater taffy. You had flown in for the night and had to leave the next morning, baby. I remember it well, he says, and he kisses her hand. Such a romantic man. I totally mean it when I tell you this is my ideal V-Day date. We're back at Orphe Jeans, and Isaiah's like, why is that? Because no place on earth like Orphe Jeans is going to have that damn peach cobbler that I've been craving. I'm so relieved to hear that. He's so innocent. I love how he's playing this role, but when y'all see him and his little lady on damn TikTok and IG, they are the cutest. I mean, they're so sexy together because she's chocolate. She's like darker than Leslie. And I tell you, she is gorgeous. They look so good together, and they dance and they have chemistry. See, that's sexy. Even on here, although he's married, the way he kisses Eva is sexy to me. You know. But I understand Ernestine's contract clause. I'm an artist, like I said. Our relationship status has changed from friends with benefits to being an actual couple. But that don't mean that everything else has to change. We are still the same people. He says we are, yes. So now that we're being honest about what we want, can I say for me, it's you. When I tell you, I've been waiting for Isaiah the longest. Y'all know I've been talking about him a long time. Thank God the jukebox ain't loud, because sometimes that jukebox be loud, but because they Isaiah has a soft voice, so I'm happy that the jukebox level is not as loud as it normally is. Thank you, Beyond the Gate. And then not not just in my bed, it's just you. I mean, but in every area of my life. So he reaches in his pocket and pulls out this box. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, what about quantity time and no gestures and flowers and what's that? He said, small gesture. And just maybe, maybe your mama had a little point, you know what I'm saying? So he tells her to open it. Girl, what if it's the key to his apartment? Girl. Or just a piece of paper that says, I love you. Because you remember her mammy gave her some damn diamond earrings. I don't think Isaiah can afford that. If he was a model, he probably could. It's so me. Okay, that is Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye stone. That is gorgeous. Now I would wear something like that. That's a necklace. But what is that charm? It's so Mia. Yeah, that's her because she's very earthy. Yeah, Tiger's Eye is really good. I have so many stones, but I like that. And it's a necklace with a little toggle clasp on it. Real cute, real beautiful, real nice. Big enough to feel special, small enough to feel real. Because he was like saying if it was too much. Yeah, I like that. That's like a choker. I wonder who made that. It's probably gonna be on tomorrow's website of what they wore. I like that. It's perfect. And so they leaned in and had a kiss. And so that's what I mean. It's a gentle, nice kiss. It's cute. Oh, we're back at the country club with Smitty and Martin. So Smitty gave Martin nice set of box of ties. I ain't never seen him presented like that. That's nice. That's noise. He said that he got him those ties so that Martin can wear those at his big campaign events. He thought having more unusual ties send the message that you're younger and cooler than your rivals at the primaries. Okay, go ahead, Smitty. We're gonna see what they're talking about. You better give him something nice. Give him like a writing pad or a pen or something like that, Martin. Aw. Look, you put a lot of thought in these, Martin tells Smitty. Well, I actually put a lot of thought into my gift too. So Smitty gives him this big old box. He reaches in his jacket pocket and pulls out an envelope. So Smitty seems happy. So let's see what he gave Smitty. Oh, now, it's plane tickets, y'all, going to Costa Rica. And Martin tells him that they leave tomorrow. Now, that present wasn't for just Smitty, Martin. That was for you and him. So it's a little selfish. He says we'll be staying at a romantic resort in the middle of a fucking rainforest for a week. And Smitty's like, shit, I can't do that shit. I got some damn plasma to be writing about. We got some shakedowns to do. I ain't missing this. So let's see what he's gonna do. Because he complained to Martin last year that if you're choosing to run again, your ass need to put the family first, and you can't be out there, handling business first. So let's see, because he sure don't like that gift. That motherfucker talking about he hoped that those tickets are refundable. Martin looking like, what the fuck? So we're at the other side of the country club with Nicole and Kat. And so Nicole asks Kat, have you tried the 424 skincare routine? I mean, is this like their table full of advertisements today? They talk about purses, honey. Now they talking about skincare. What's that? Well, aren't you Miss Trendy? Well, have you, bitch? Are you talking about the 4 minutes of oil cleansing and 2 minutes of foam cleansing and 4 minutes of rinsing? Never heard of that, y'all. Oil cleansing. Are you going to find all of that in one? Because I like to exfoliate. So you are an expert, girl, honey. Fashion ain't just about purses, honey. Honestly, I'm really into the vitamin C serum. Yeah, that's all y'all talking about is fashion and skin. All right. She's like, especially if you're using high hyaluronic acid. See, this is the type of conversation that we cannot have when men are around, Nicole says. It's so true, Mom. We should have had more Galentine celebrations, Mom. I love talking girly stuff with you. Okay, as soon as that happened, we hear click, 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 click. That's Cat's phone. And it's Tomas. I miss you, Sissy Valentine. I miss you. You know she gonna do that Jill Scott. We're gonna have to connect some other time. Uh-oh. She says, what would we be doing right now if you didn't have to work? So they finna do some sister. She put her phone down and was responding to him via text. So tell us, Tomas, what would you be doing? What would that y'all be doing right now if you wasn't working? We waiting. Are these any of these new skincare routines any better than Grand's cold cream? Cat is like, shit, bitch. I don't want to sit here talking to you about skincare. I want to go be under my mane. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. She don't know what to talk about with her own daughter, y'all. She don't know how to take that psych tight. When she put on that tight dress and that bust down middle, she cool with those men. But when it talks to her daughters, can we even talk about cold creams and new purses? And do you know what the 424? Girl. Okay, so then Nicole gets a text from Carlton, kicking it with my boys at bro bro Broentines. Really, they have a Broentines party? Can't help thinking of you, gorgeous. I like how they typed it because some men don't put spaces in, don't put spaces on their text messages, so he didn't even put a damn space between can't and think and help because he must be a little bit, tipsy. So I like that. Y'all that was I like little details like that. That's real cute. So she responds and says, as you should be, motherfucker. Wink wink. You should be thinking about me. I mean, damn. But Nasty has like not only put damn blindfold on his ass, but she got a rope. Where the rope come from? She finna fuck him up. She finna fuck him up. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we back at Joey's bachelor pad. You have never looked hotter, she tells him. Ah, I'm starting to like this game of yours, he says. So she reaches over to kiss him, and he was like, come closer. I mean, like on my lap, bitch. No, she says. I give the fucking orders tonight. Well then, order me to kiss your ass again. Bitch, she got on her knees. What we doing, girl? She got on her knees between his knees. Fuck we doing, girl? He looked good in that suit and that white shirt. He looks really good with that suit and that button down white shirt. He looks really, really good. So she buttons down his shirt a little bit. She reaches down and she puts handcuffs on his wrist. He don't think that shit is funny. Uncuff me. Absolutely fucking not. Relax. Submit to this experience. It won't kill you to give up control for one night. Then now the next scene is Bill. Well, that he should have been dragged into the police station in handcuffs by now, because you know handcuffs was in the last scene. Beyond Gates, y'all are so adorable. Y'all really are. He says it's unbelievable. The bastard put his hands on you is Bill. God, you get on my fucking nuts. I'm sorry. We back at the hotel. I'm so sick of him being so focused on this damn pretend mugger. Fuck him. His ass is still out there somewhere. Well, Elon assured me that the police are doing everything in their power to find him. Girl, I'm not even trying to read that full sentence. We ain't gonna keep going back and forth unless he says something fucking profound. So he said, yeah, that motherfucker gave me the same bullshit answer too. Bill, you can't harass the police. What the hell I can't? Bill is mean as fuck. Use you. He talking about he calls Elon every few hours just to make sure that he's on top of that shit. See, Haley didn't. She didn't bargain for that. Yeah, he that damn mugger disrupted your whole damn life, and you still feel unsafe. Well, I just can't help it, Bill. It was so traumatizing. Every time I close my eyes, I I, I see it happening over and over and over. So he was like, "You finna go? You ready to go home? Because everything is locked down and ready." That's pretty much he said. You ready to go back home, girl? He said, "Well, we can go on back on right now." You've gone through all of the trouble and expense. I'm just not ready. Girl, you trying to get him to go to Barbados or where St. Bart's? Is that where you trying to get him to go? I bet you that's what the only way that I'll feel safe is we go to St. Bart's and get me that big house. He says, not a problem, baby. Not a problem. We can stay here as long as you like. I am so sorry for bringing down the mood. Says Valentine's Day. We're supposed to be celebrating about how much we are so much in love with each other, girl. Wait a minute. So he says, you know what? You right. And I know exactly what you need to get your mind back on track. So he reaches in his jacket pocket that was laying beside them and gives her a brown envelope. Is this what I think it is? I really hope it's not that deed to that damn St. Bart's house. I really do. I hope it ain't that shit. I really do hope it's not that. I hope not. We'll see. Millions of Anita Williams fans will be fucking jealous if if they knew that I had a private concert. No, they wouldn't. They would be like, "We got you, Vernon. We got you." Back at the palace, Vernon is telling that with the beautiful Anita Williams. It felt good to sing, even just for a little bit. Here, and just for you. It's going to be a long time before I'm able to do a concert again. Well, you don't know now. Well, you know, chemo may take my voice, at least temporarily. I swear I love those earrings. Was it somebody who told me what them earrings were? Like Etsy or something like that? God knows I love those damn earrings. So she tells him that's why she wanted to do this as a reminder of how our love has endured for decades. Even in our bleakest moments, we lift each other, just like we did that Valentine's Day so many years ago. So we're back at Joey's, honey. He grunting, baby, trying to get out of them damn handcuffs. See, that's gonna take him back to a damn crazy ass memory. He don't like being tied down. He don't like to not be in control. Joey, calm down, relax. Vanessa, cause she's over near the fire, honey, sipping her champagne. Do you realize that being handcuffed, giving up control, I could be killed? Joey, you think I'm gonna kill you? I love you. I have a lot of enemies, girl. If I can't move, then I can't protect myself if one of them shows the fuck up. Why worry? There's security watching the street, as well as a couple of your muscle minions at your front fucking door. That doesn't mean I'm completely safe. Don't you remember telling me that your house is the one place you can let down your guard and be vulnerable? Up to a point, girl. Within reason. I think that it's entirely reasonable to let me take care of you for a change. Shit, she reaches down and bite that damn lip. Bite, nasty bite. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You got the house in St. Bart's? I did not say that. I swear I don't be knowing these damn scripts. Y'all getting a little bit predictable. Only storyline that I'm kind of looking forward to is this damn impaler. But yeah, we gonna keep going. Y'all are becoming a little bit too predictable. We're gonna keep going down this season and see what's going on. But I knew he was gonna get her that damn house. I did indeed, and this is the deed. But bump. How in the world did you pull that off? I thought no amount of money in the world would get that owner to sell. Well, he says the man's marriage fell apart, and he had to split the house. So part of that was that he had to sell the house so he can split the money with the ex-wife. So yep. So she asked him, "Did you have a hand in this?" He was like, "Well, this is pretty standard, but I might have put a little phone call to some attorneys to, you know, give him a little push in the pockets so we can get things moving along really quickly." You know what I'm saying? I have the most cleverest. Let me look this word up. Is cleverest the word? I know we got some teachers out there. Cleverest. Cleverest. Yeah, is it? Did I spell it right? Yeah, clever. Quick to understand, learn, and devise or apply ideas. He's intelligent. I thought it was like clever, cleverer, cleverest, I guess. Most handsome, most generous man on the face of the earth. Yeah, Daddy. He says, I never gave up on the house because I knew exactly how happy it would make you, baby. I am more than happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm on the overjoyed. I'm just. He was like, still in love? Oh, Bill, this whole time I thought you just got me a floral bouquet. He asked you a question, bitch. He asked, were you still in love? You didn't even answer him. You have a great poker face. That's because with you, I hit the jackpot, baby. Sorry for the overshare, but I'm sure Nicole's sister doesn't want me to overshare about, her ex brother-in-law's personal life. We are back at Uptown, and Shanice is explaining. Girl, you ain't got to explain. Ted don't owe Danny nothing. I'm surprised Danny is speaking to him. So don't do that, girl. Don't do it. You and Nicole and Danny know that Nicole fucking two men. Stop it, Shanice. Nicole has moved on, Danny says, and Ted is Andre's family, which means he will always be in my life. Thank you. I'm glad you're dating someone I like, she tells that to Ted. Come on, Leslie. Come on here, show your ass. Come on. Andre with his old ass. Maybe we should have you two over at the house for dinner. When I tell you they've changed him so much, he acts so old now. So old. Ted was like, oh shit, I don't know about that. Say yes, Ted. Danny cut him off. We will get along so much better now that you've finished inexplicable entanglement with Leslie. Speaking of the bitch, Shanice was like, well, honey, I wish about this shit day and night that Leslie would do the same damn thing. So she comes in there, honey. And Shanice looks at her. So that bitch is like gum on your damn shoe. And it's hard to get off, ain't it? You get damn gum on. Don't let it be a nice pair of sneakers. Oh, you hate it. You just can't shake her ass. Look, Ted. Look. Let's just not let her ruin our Valentine's Day, all right, babe? Shanice was like, I'm gonna make fucking sure that she does it. Cause Uptown bitch ain't big enough for the both of us. Danny had to stop her like, look, girl. Leslie has been a whole fucking plague on my entire family, and she continues to terrorize my mammy with construction noises on that monstrosity fucking shouts across the street. Oh, she took her shit off. She said, so what I'm saying, Shanice? She gave Andre her coat and her purse. Bitch, I've totally got your fucking back. Come on, y'all, let's wild. And Janice and Danny go right over there and handle that bitch. That's the part that I saw today. Somebody had titled. No, I think that it was Beyond the Gates who titled that Shanice and Danny join forces against Leslie. I've been wanting that. I've been wanting that because I think that Danny's time enough for Leslie's ass. She don't run into her enough. Shanice is too. So get them two together, bitch. Yeah. So we're back at Orphe Jean's. Eva is wearing her necklace, her tiger's eye necklace that Isaiah gave her. She says, I never want to take it off. So she looking all sad and shit. He's like, what's the matter? Okay. I feel like such an ass. Because all I got you was this fucking lousy card. Yeah, you should feel like an ass. Eva, that was a lot more than what I expected, baby. I sure didn't assume you were going to get me anything. Yeah. Why not? Because Valentine's Day is more about, guys doing something, for, real romantic for their lady. That's a little bit more old fashioned, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot more ways to be a couple than just man and woman. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, of course. I guess I'm just thinking strictly from my own perspective. And sitting here dazzled by you right now, I'm gonna give you the world. Yeah, I want to give you my heart. He's such a sweetheart. God Almighty. I be hearing the same shit. When I tell you, he is such a sweetheart. Oh, and he's playing this role so well. You can see the sincerity, you can see the vulnerability. That bitch, that his girl, Jolanda, whatever the fuck her name is, she gonna come and fuck it up. No, listen to you at the words. I mean, I don't want to be the kind of woman who just takes without giving anything in return. Now that you got me this real gift, I feel real fucking lazy because all I did was write you a note. Look, there's nothing lazy about that, all right? Writing takes effort. And sometimes the right words can be powerful. You got that right, boo. You got that right, Isaiah. Now we back at that damn Joey's house. Joey is scared as fuck, but he's looking a little bit more calmer. Lips just as red as her outfit, because she got on this red lipstick and she just smeared all over him every time she kisses him. So she sprayed some perfume in the air. Mm-hmm. He says, smells like you. See, she said, those heightened senses are already kicking in. So she picks up a rose and she thanks him for the rose. I love that you bought me gifts that we can incorporate into our evening. So she takes the petals from the rose and gently rubs them across his chin. Yeah. Open your mouth. He'd be like, what the fuck you finna put in my mouth? I'm the cook. Shit. So she reaches in and kisses him and throws some in his mouth. So he starts to chew. How is your sense of taste doing? Ooh. He says, well, the chocolate's fine, but there's a few more things I like to taste. What you want to taste, Joey? What you want to taste, boy? What? Tell me. Y'all better have it in the script, too. She says, you need to cool down. So she takes a piece of ice and then rubs that around his chin area. He's like, oh, if you really want me to explore this new heightened sense of touch, you should probably uncuff me. Uh-oh, we back with daddy and daddy. Papa and daddy, daddy and pops. Dad and pops, whatever you want to call them. This is Martin and Smitty. And Martin want to know, why the fuck are you not excited about this Costa Rica trip? We leaving tomorrow. We're gonna be gone for a week. What's the tea? It's not that I have a problem with it. So Martin was like, then what the fuck is going on? You freelance for the Washington Record. That means you ain't gotta punch in or punch out no fucking where. So what's going on? I have a job, Martin, a real bona fide job. Investigative journalism. It's not just a lark. Yeah. I just can't pack up and split when the mood strikes, Smitty says. Martin was like, honey, mom is happy to take the kids in. She's always ready to take. Yeah, she loves her grandkids. Our domestic, arrangement ain't the issue, Smitty says. I am in the middle of a major investigation. All right, that's it. They're not going. Hopefully he can't get a refund. So he was like, we can go, once the investigation is through. And so Martin was like, shit, that works for your ass. This is the only time I got off before the general election in November. Speaking of that, y'all asses get out there and vote. Y'all hear me? No matter what they talking about, if we got the opportunity to get out there and do it, we doing it. All right? Get out there. Get a van together. Pack some people in a van in your car, and we gonna get out there and vote, all right? Because things is, yeah, I ain't even gonna go down that road, but y'all already know. Vote. Period. All right, back to the show. That damn Smitty looked at him and said, I'm sorry, but I guess we can't go until after the election. Which I feel something's gonna happen to Smitty. Something gonna happen to Bradley. Something's gonna happen to Bradley Smith. Y'all ain't going nowhere. All right, so Kat is still texting Tomas. So she tells him, honey, you want to come over when you're done with work? No later than 11. Though, I ain't mean to come back with one word. So, damn, Nicole is looking at her son and his husband. Martin and Smitty looks a little intense. Mom, Kat says, you're not supposed to be butting in on their date, Mom. Easier said than done, girl. So we hear another phone chime. Now she's shit. Now she gets a text from Kyle. Nicole does. Fantasizing about another night with you, he says. They trying to get their booty call tonight, girl. I had a whole thought, but I know that Beyond the Gates would never do that. I had a thought. I ain't gonna say what. Oh, she says, "Tell me more in detail." That's what she tells to Kyle. I told you she likes Kyle more than Carlton. She just told Carlton, "As you should be thinking about me." But Carlton looks like he was a little drunk, or his words was all squoze together and shit. Kyle looks like he's in his right mind. So yeah, I had to get me something to sip on. I forgot my boyfriend. He bought me like 2 bottles. Uh, I asked him. I said, "Bring me a bottle of one." He said, I don't have no bottle." I was like, "You were supposed to stop and get me something to drink." He was like, "I got you too." Such a smart ass. So Kat is like, "They looked so happy a few minutes ago. What the fuck could have happened this quick?" Even the best of marriages are a constant give and take. When you make a life for somebody else, there will always be disagreements and compromises. Fuck y'all conversation. I need to go back over there to Uptown, baby, because I'm in the corner. I'm on that corner over there. When you first walk in, you turn to your right. There's those 2 booths. There's 3. I'm over there in that last booth. Right when you go down the stairs, you go to the bathroom. I'm sitting right there, peeking around there, looking at them 3 finna get. So Kat tells Nicole that she's never been good at compromising. That she gets a text from Tomas because she said no later than 11 she wants him there. He says can't make it until midnight. He tells her, "Is that too late?" So let's see if her no will be no since she's uncompromising. All right, Kat, bitch. Nicole tells her, "Honey, sometimes a compromise is the best way to get what the fuck you want." And she ain't never lied. That bitch said C, the letter U at midnight. Compromise, bitch. Come on, 11. Girl, nothing get popped off until after midnight. Damn. And there you are. I got your message. Well, now it's 40 minutes into the show and they just bringing Marcel on there. I got your message, he says. And it turned me on, girl. Well, that was the idea, Leslie says. So, exactly where are you? Just dropped the perp at the lockup. Okay, well, after he's all tucked in, you coming to Uptown, right? Now, it's Valentine's Day, bitch. Don't you know your place when it comes to holidays? Side piece don't get main holidays, baby. You get the day after or the day before, not day of. Marcel, I'll be shocked if you say yeah. Even though him and his wife are getting a divorce, quote unquote. Let's see if he's going to say I'm on my way. Let's see. No can do, he says. I'm only halfway through my damn shift, so no. Ooh, he said, besides, I ain't even fucking sure why you expected me to meet with your ass. He said, it ain't like we ain't had no damn plans. Look, it's Valentine's Day. Y'all not gonna make me feel sorry for her because that's the choice that she made. So no, I don't feel sorry for her ass. No, I don't feel sorry for her at all. I was being spontaneous, she says. He said, okay, but that was the last sappy perp's excuse. So, oh. So she slams her phone down, and so Shanice comes over there and say, bitch, you need to keep your panties on tonight, bitch. Too late. Maybe I should go and show Ted. She didn't see that Ted was standing right there. Maybe I should go and show Ted what is or isn't under this fucking coat. And that would end the little rebound fling with you, nurse do nothing. No, bitch. And he says that will be the end of you, Miss Wiggy. Dana, Lord. What's her name? Danny says, oh, maybe Shanice is too kind. too sane to stoop to your fucking level. Danny was like, but I'm not, bitch. She says, I'm just as crazy as your ass. So please, witch of a thousand names, please, please, please do something to make my ass act in self defense. Please. I just had that please in it. I felt like that's what Danny wanted to say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shanice tells Danny, girl, I wasn't talking about no damn cat fight. I just meant that if Leslie here dared to flash Ted, he would just realize how pathetic her ass is and lose the last kernel of respect he may still have for her ass. Danny was like, well, bitch, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I hope you trifling hoes choke on some candy hearts. You seem pathetic, real pathetic. She said, don't she? She's pretty though. She's real pretty. But she just got her stuff and left. And then when she walks out, she touches him on the chest. Why did he let her touch him? Why he just didn't move her hand? And Ted, you better not say shit to Shanice. Cause they needed to embarrass her ass. Oh, we're back at the palace and we see come sunshine or stormy weather with Vernon and Anita slow dragging, baby. How many of y'all slow drag? How many of y'all did that shit? Huh? Talk to me. How many of y'all used to go to them damn basement parties when y'all was young with that red light? And then they play Marvin Gaye, what's the name of that damn song? Ooh, baby. I want them like loving. I need some loving. And ooh, baby. That one. I can't wait too much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I get y'all know what it is. Shit. Or damn Smokey Robinson, The Temptations, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Yes. Ooh, baby, baby. Mistakes. I know I had a few, but I'm only human. You make mistakes too. Yes. Some of y'all who don't like my singing, fuck you. Shit, I've been gone for a few days, baby. We have a whole day we making up for. So I sang a lot on this damn bit. Okay, what did he say? I just got locked in. I want to know y'all. Some of y'all know about them damn slow drags. Shit, y'all know about the slow dragging time. Vernon says you and I have pushed each other to make our dreams come true and supported each other when life turned into a nightmare. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that I can't find my way through, including cancer, with you by my side. Go ahead, Anita. Tell her man. They needed this moment. It's been too crowded. One thing about my neighbor, I mentioned him earlier about the fact that, his wife, I still can't believe that. But anyway, I told him, that he's extremely loved and everything, and he has a lot of people who've been over there to check up on him and stuff. And he said, "Yeah, I know they love me, but it's too much damn love. Something I need for them to go home." I'm like, "Come on now, you can't be like that." When he's by himself, it's going to hit him, and hopefully he'll have somebody there that's going to stay with him, so that he doesn't feel by himself, because it's been her. But he was like, "Yeah, they love me too damn much. I need I need to be by myself." No, you don't. Not right now. Definitely not right now. So yeah, having somebody by your side does help out a lot. But when they're not there, it just feels empty. So yeah. So they kissed one time, Vernon and Anita, and they kissed again, rolling them heads, honey. Rolling, rolling, rolling. They could kiss each other on the mouth. Let me stop it. Anyway, we're back at Joey's pad. So Vanasty finally took off the blindfold. She says, "Hmm, you've been such a good boy through all this. You deserve a little reward," because she took off his handcuffs. He was like, "Well, as much as I benefit from your affinity for role playing, you don't have to be anyone else with me." But she was doing that with one of them little escorts. Remember, She had met him at Orphy Jeans that day, and um, they was talking about her feet, and she was being mean to him. I loved it. He says, "Ever, you ain't got to be nobody else." Why? Because you're so in love with the real me. I gave up control tonight. That should prove how much I love you. Y'all, wouldn't it be funny if Doug is the fucking impaler? If Doug comes back as a fucking impaler or behind all this shit so he can get his money up, it just hit me that he was able to prove himself to be bigger than and stronger than Joey. If that motherfucker come back with a new face and he's the impaler, but they said they're relatives. So I don't know how that works, but it would be so super dope if he's is the fucking impaler and he came back. That would be so good, so good, so good. Joey tells her ass, and now it's my turn to be in charge. So they just kiss. I can't wait to christen our new home. Now, bitch, she got the deed right because they have flower, like, rose petals on the bed. She got the deed and she threw the papers out. Now, bitch, there was 3 candles on that damn nightstand. I think they were covered up. She better hope that they were, because if them damn papers fell on them candles, it would have been a whole different storyline. We'll make love in every single room. He's like, well, I have an idea. His big ass hand, big hand, he covers her whole fucking shoulder. Like her shoulder's in the palm of his fucking hand. Why don't we rehearse? Oh, really? Oh. I forgot we back at the hotel, yo. So we get back at the country club. So Martin tells Smitty that he'll cancel the trip. So he's like, well, maybe we can just, make up for it and let this be the best Valentine's Day we ever had. And so Martin tells Smitty, like, look, we better, honey, because this is going to be the last Valentine's Day we're going to have all alone. So you ain't thinking about that. So Kat looks over there and tells Nicole, looks like they patched things up, Mom. Nicole is on her phone. Kat was like, Mom, there seems to be something very interesting happening on your phone. Because Kyle is giving her detail by detail of what he was be doing to her if they was together. Go ahead and show us what he said, girl, so we can read it. I confess, after all that after all that big talk, I broke girl cold. Yes, you did. What? No, Kat says. Oh, I never felt such like a hypocrite. I've been texting Carlton and Kyle, talking dirty to guys under the table. Girl, our daughters don't want to hear that. Our daughters don't want to hear that shit. I told my poor daughter, she just shake her head like, Mom, please. I don't give her details, but I'm very careful. But our daughters don't want to hear that. Even if you married and shit, they don't want to hear about their parents kissing, and they like to see it as an example, but they don't want to hear about nothing else. They just want to think y'all a brother and sister. Except for when they want money, then you mom and dad. But they don't want to hear all that. Kat says, well, if it makes you feel any better, honey, I have been texting Tomas all evening too under the table. So much for Valentine's Day. And they clink glasses. So we back at Orphy Jeans with Isaiah and Eva. Not to get too sappy, I've done a lifetime of solo days. So spending V-Day with my best friend, and now my boo, it matters. You matter. This is what the words that Eva told him. So now we're back at Uptown, and we're doing a silent dance at with Ted and Shanice and the people around them. You can't even, let me see if I can hear them dance. Yeah, they doing the silent dance, honey. I don't even know what they what Ted and Shanice is talking about, but nobody's clapping. Everybody just moving around. Danny like to put her hands up all in her hair and shit, like she's a you know Cirque du Soleil person. But they doing the silent dance at Uptown. So he says, I've never seen a fear like that in Leslie's eyes. That's what Ted tells Shanice. Honey, I just had to let that bitch know that Valentine might be a fucking saint, but I ain't. Well, I'm so sorry that she had to show up to add one more complication to what promised to be a perfect fucking night, he tells her. But next year, Valentine's Day would be drama free, he said. She says it doesn't matter as long as we're both there. Well, sometimes I get a little worried when you put on your Danny indignation hat. That is what Andre tells Danny while they're at another spot in Uptown doing the silent dance. Yeah. Andre, what? I guess they do look a little classy. So I guess. He says, but tonight, baby, it was pretty hot. He liked that. I liked it too. She's like, honey, to tell you the truth, I don't know what the fuck Leslie and Shanice was arguing about, especially when they started talking about nasty ass, funky ass panties. Honey, because there was no way on earth that I was gonna let Leslie ruin my first Valentine's Day married to you. It was that wild, unpredictable streak that attracted me to you in the first place. I tell you, Andre with these eyes. Let me take this picture real quick. Shit, Danny said it's just only gonna get more wild when we bring our asses home. Leslie's home in her hotel room by herself. Really great picture. I'm gonna have to use that as maybe my got a lot of good pictures tonight. It's nighttime, so that you guys know. Yeah, she looks upset. She looks upset. What the fuck she finna do? What you finna do, girl? Well, she threw something and broke the glass. That was a really good ending. Go ahead, Beyond the Gates. Let me see if that's the end. And that is the end of episode number 32. Super dope. Valentine's Day episode. Very, very good. I could have did without the Martin. Well, it was good. The Martin Smitty was pretty good. So let me go ahead and get all this mishmash together, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.